Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for taking this long for coming through. We are still struggling. We have some technical glitches with our presenter because she's presenting from China. So apologies for that. We just want to welcome all of you here and for being patient. So my colleague Lisa is still trying to connect our guest speaker in the background. And with me is Mr. Begi Mzobe, who is my colleague, and Miss Lisa Dazel, who is usually our program director, but due to circumstances, she's trying to fix the problem. So for now, I just want to welcome all of you to our virtual event. And I just want to take you through a few house rules. So, okay, your camera and microphone are currently disabled, ladies and gentlemen. We'll enable this during the course of the event. And you can ask questions in the Q&A and chat during the session. So if you have some questions, please feel free to post them in our Q&A section and in our chats. So another caution, ladies and gentlemen, is that please do not share any personal information. That is your email address, your telephone numbers in the chats or in the Q&A section. This is for your own security, ladies and gentlemen, and we respect the POPIA Act. So please don't share any personal information. So the session will be recorded, and you'll be able to access the recording in the chats for this meeting in MS Teams after the live event has been ended. So ladies and gentlemen, also, we would like you to feel free to ask questions. Where you need clarity, please do so. So at the end of the session, what we are going to do, we are going to show you our resources and how to access more information about the resources in the Directorate for Counselling and Career Development. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our speaker, Miss Linda Liao. She is a recruiter for the IEC. What is IEC? It is an Intercultural Education Corporation in China that is running an education program in China since 2018, trying to help fresh graduates to expand their global horizons. ICE, ladies and gentlemen, Teach English in China program offers opportunities to young generation to work and travel in China for 10 to 11 months. Their program recruiting graduates. It recruits graduates who has passion of being an English teacher and learn different cultures. The program offers 3 international flight tickets, work visa, free accommodation, free working meals, cultural exchange, insurance, systematic training as a teacher, and you earn an allowance per month of 17,000 K to 18,000 K. And ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you, we have had Unisa graduates participating in this program before, and it is an opportunity that is worth trying for. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pleasure to welcome Linda to our virtual stage. Please give her a warm virtual round of applause. Over to you, Lisa. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Mandu. Linda, from my side, I'm just going to flight on the screen the flyer that we did receive from you, but we look forward to hearing what you have to say about the opportunities. You're welcome to go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa, and thank you so much, Ms. Mandu. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining the section. Yeah, this is Linda. Linda Liao. I'm from China, and I am the leader of IEC program. So yeah, here today. I'm not very convenient to share the PPT, but I have it. I still will share my ideal PPT to you guys. But yeah, and for the section, first I want to talk about information about China to you, and then the second section we'll talk about IEC program, and then the third one we will have the Q&A section. So yeah, if you have any question, you can collect it and then ask me by the end. Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure if anybody have ever been to China, but what I want to tell, in China, we have a lot of population, 1.4 billion population. And in China, also we have a lot of cities. And for IEC, we located in south of China. South of China, the weather just like Durban in South Africa. It's not cold like north of China. North of China normally snow a lot in the winter, but south of China you never see the snow. And yeah, talk about the weather now. I want to talk about the food in China, because China is so big, so many people, and actually different province and different cities, we have our own different food. So the food in China, I know most of you guys maybe know 炒饭 or 炒面. So actually in China, we have abundance of food from the south of China to north of China. So it's like if you're in China, in 1 month, you can have different cuisines every day. And in China, also our capital city is Beijing City. And Beijing City, we have more than 10,000 population as well. And then also we have big city called Shanghai City, Shenzhen City, and Guangzhou City. And those cities also have a lot of population, more than 10,000 million. And also those cities are big city in China, and in Beijing, we call it a political center. And in Shanghai, we call finance center. And also in Shenzhen, we call it's a technology center. And in Guangzhou, yeah, our office is very near Guangzhou. And IEC located in south of China. South of China, we're near Hong Kong and Macau. I'm not sure if you guys heard about Hong Kong and Macau. Yeah. The life in China is quite convenient. We use WeChat Pay, we use Alipay all the time. For me, I can just go out by my phone and then I can pay everything. And also, the safety in China is a culture shock for our teachers, because if you walk alone in the middle of the night and nobody will bother you, and if they have a thief in China, and then they will get caught very quick. And if like you are criminal, and criminal easy to get caught in China, because we have this like sky eye system, everywhere camera. So it's not friendly for bad guys. And so the crime rate very, very low in China. So yeah, basically in China, it's a big country. We 1.4 billion population, and the society quite safe, and the lives there are also quite convenient and affordable. So that's some basic information about China. And I also want to say, explain to you about IEC. IEC, the full name of IEC is Intercultural Education Corporation. And IEC is an organization who recruits graduates to teach English in China for 10 to 11 months program. The reason 10 to 11 months, because in China we have 2 semesters. One is spring semester, one is autumn semester. So 2 semesters plus a holiday is 10 to 11 months. IEC established in 2018. So till today, IEC has taken more than 400 South African graduates to teach English in China. So yeah, from 2019 till 2026. So we doing this for 8 years now. And IEC located deep south of China. And the reason IEC started, actually, I just mentioned oh, thank you. Thank you, Lizelle, you got a PPT. So
Yes,
yeah.
I did. Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, IEC located in very deep of south. You can see the dark blue side, and then that's the place near Hong Kong and Macau from IEC City. And we got 1 hour ferry to Hong Kong and 1 hour 1 mile drive to Shenzhen and 40 minutes drive to Macau. So yeah, that's where IEC located. For example, the capital city in Beijing is located in the north, and Shanghai, the city, a little bit on the east. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Next page, please. Yeah, why IEC started? As I explained, in China, we have 1.4 billion population, and actually with this population, we only have about 1% of population can speak English. So the rest of 99% people cannot speak proper English. But as everybody knows, like now English is the most important international language and is used for so many areas. So English is quite important for everyone. But China, because the first language is Mandarin, and not many people can speak English. But don't get me wrong, Chinese students, they do study English. And for example, if you want to graduate from university, you actually have to pass a certain level of English, and then you're able to get your degree. It just in China, the education system, for example, the Chinese teacher teach English to the students. They are most focused on reading and writing. So the communication and hearing is quite poor. So yeah, that's why we need foreign teachers to teach children from the young age, and then we hope to improve our next generation English level. So for example, like we are in Zhongshan City, our city have 5 million population, like 624 kindergarten and 264 primary school, 96 middle school, 21 high school, and 8 university. So in total, we have 1,013 schools. And in our city, the registered foreign teacher only have 182. So like just in our city, 3,782 students share 1 foreign teacher. And yeah, we need more teachers. Thank you, Lisa. Next page, please. So yeah, the IEC mission, IEC program, the mission is to help Chinese children to receive better English education, also help young people to extend their horizons. And I believe most of you guys maybe haven't gone to other country yet, no matter travel or work. So yeah, if you join IEC program, go to China, and then it will extend your horizons for sure. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, why join IEC program? I believe like most of students, they haven't graduated or they just graduate not long ago. If you join IEC program, no matter if you study education or if you're not study education, and IEC will offer continuous training and teaching support, and you will have foreign country life experience and teaching experience, and yeah, you have a life experience in China. And also, if you join IEC, we will help you transfer from student life to professional life. And also, IEC program actually recruit teachers across the country, across the whole South Africa. And every intake, our teacher go to China. You will go as a group. You will not go alone. And as a group, and you will have friends, and yeah, you will have a bunch of friends when you're in another new country, another new environment. So what IEC offers you, if you join our program, and we will offer monthly subsidy at 7,000 RMB after tax. So exchange to rand like 17,000 to 18,000 rand after tax. And we will also offer free accommodation, like free apartment, and also teaching training. So we offer systematic teaching training as a teacher. So if you study education, that's wonderful. If you are not study education, but you have a degree, no matter what major you study, that's totally fine. You can apply for our IEC program. Also, free walking meals from Monday to Friday, breakfast and lunch. And if you work at the primary school or high school, we will also have free dinner and free flight ticket. So if you join IEC, and IEC will buy your flight ticket from South Africa to China, and flight allowance. So once you finish the program, and we will give you 4,000 flight allowance as a bonus. It's like 10,000 rand for you, and you can use the money to buy a flight ticket back to South Africa, or you can use the money to travel in China, travel nearby countries, or you can send the money back home to South Africa. And during our program, we offer culture activity. The culture activity we will have once a month, and every month we will do different topics. So, for example, if you join the program, you experience the 10 different Chinese culture topics, you will have a deep understanding of this country. And we offer 24-hour life support. For example, if our teacher gets sick during mid of the night or during holiday, you can always reach us, and then we will take you to hospital. So yeah, we have 24/7 support. And the program also offer health insurance, accident insurance, a year work visa, and also we offer Mandarin classes. If you want to study Mandarin, that would be nice. And actually, a lot of teachers ask me, like, what happened after the program? Actually, after the program, we will send our teacher the second-year contract, which means you don't have to come back to South Africa. And after the program, we send you second-year contract. You can keep stay with IEC. And for the second-year contract, everything the same, like you will have free accommodation, you will have insurance, you will have free walking miles, but the only difference is from monthly subsidy update to salary as 12,000 RMB. 12,000 RMB exchange to rand, like 28,000 rand. So yeah, if you stay with IEC for the second year, you get 28,000 rand salary and free accommodation, free insurance, and free working meals. And of course, 24 hours life support as well. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, thank you. So see off and pick up at the airport. So this is some picture of our teachers. And actually, for example, you join IEC program before you go to China, we will have colleague at the airport to see you off, help you checking the luggage to see if everything okay. And once you arrive China, our team will also pick you up from the airport. And this is the apartment picture. And you know, IEC offer free accommodation, free apartment, but the apartment actually is your apartment. You don't need to, or you don't have to share with anyone else. And the apartment area are very safe and clean. So also the apartment will be walking distance from your school. So yeah, and if you really want to share the apartment, you can share with your boyfriend or girlfriend, but you don't have to share with other colleagues. So teaching training, as I mentioned, if you study education, that's wonderful, that's a plus. If you are not study education major, that's also totally fine, because IEC provide the whole program training. The training will start before departure. We will start to have online orientation. And online orientation, we teach you some basic information about Chinese law and Chinese education system and Chinese school rules, and also to tell you the expectation when you are in China and the culture shock you might have. And also we will also have orientation with your parents to let them know where you are going, what you will do, and what IEC do. And then with this all orientation, and then you will have a full picture what will be look like when you're in China. And after you arrive in China, we will have pre-job training, like you will train our teacher about teaching skills, teaching plan, and how to use teaching material, and the daily work schedule, emergency solution in the class, and classroom management. So yeah, for the pre-job training, we will break down every class, how to do, for example, the first 5 minutes, the second 10 minutes, and the last 10 minutes. We will teach our teacher how to deliver every class. So once you arrange in the school, and we will also have full training. Actually, for IEC team, we have a big team called teaching department. In this teaching department, we have a lot of coordinators. And now coordinators, their main job to visit our teacher at different schools. And when they visit our teachers, they will observe the class, give the feedback, give teaching resource, and to do the group discussion. Or if our teacher a bit weak or some of the part, and we will invite our trainer to do one-on-one coaching. So yeah, that's individual training. And for group training, we have online training every month, and we also have offline training every month. And those training will through the whole program to the end of the program. So yeah, if you are not a teacher, please do not worry about that. If you get the offer from IEC, and IEC will train you. And I'm sure I can say that because we have so many experience. Like if you never teach before, and after you join the IEC and after you finish the program, you will be a professional teacher. Yeah, I'm very proud to say that. So yeah, IEC provide the whole training, and also IEC provide different activities like a welcome party, Chinese tradition, culture, entertainment, volunteer social work, historic spot visit, city tour, Chinese food culture, graduation trip, Christmas party, graduation ceremony. So during the whole program, and we will get everybody together to do things together, and those is the activity and you will have during the whole program. I see teachers in China. Here's some pictures. This is the potluck. Like we like to get together on the weekend or Friday evenings. And this is the teaching training once you have arrived China. So this is the group training. As I mentioned, this is a pre-job training. And the training will be about 3 to 5 days. And yeah, it's not just about teaching, also will navigate your life in China, yeah, once you arrive. This is the daily class at schools. So the classroom will looks like every kindergarten slightly different, but always similar. And daily class. Do you see the first picture? The first picture actually is a cooking class. And the second picture in the classroom, the third picture is actually outside for the reading class. So actually our teacher really need to be creative because the teaching style can be inside the classroom and outside the classroom, and can be the educated students can be with different activities. So it's not like a very traditional formal way. We use different activity to educate different students. As I mentioned, like once a month, we have different topic of culture activity. So this is like a culture activity we have before. The first one is the Chinese calligraphy. Second one is the traditional Chinese instrument we call guzheng. The sound are very beautiful. And the third one, the fourth one, the Chinese tradition custom culture, and then you can experience the Qing dynasty or Ming dynasty, the customs. And the fifth picture, there's the food culture, and the last picture, there's the pottery culture. Yeah, so if you join the program every month, we get everybody together to try different topic of culture. And then after a year, you will understand Chinese culture a lot. This is also some picture of the Chinese culture. We have tea culture, pottery culture, paper cut culture, city tour culture, yeah, and kung fu culture. And new experience. So like our teachers on the weekends, they can visit a different place and experience new things. And this is the Christmas party. And for Christmas party, now I can share one of the culture show you will have. Actually in China, and now I'm here, we just have our Chinese New Year holiday. The Chinese New Year holiday, we have 8 days, but in China, we celebrate Chinese New Year holiday, but we are not celebrate Christmas. So if 24th or 25th, that's the normal working day, and everybody will just be working, no holidays. But you know, because ICT is so international, so every Christmas we will have Christmas party for our teachers. And this is graduation ceremony. There's a birthday party for teachers in the school or outside the school. And if you join the program, and this is the work schedule, the work schedule Monday to Friday, no more than 20-hour teaching hours, no more than 40 office hours, and the work schedule like 8 to 12:30, 2 to 5:30. In every school, they have slightly different. Actually, most of our teachers will go to kindergarten to teach in kindergarten. Kindergarten actually also have huge difference from South Africa. For example, in the kindergarten, the parents will send their children 7:30 in the morning to school, and they will pick up them by 5:30 in the evening from the school. So the students will stay whole day at the school. But they study all the time? No. For example, they having their lunch at school, but after lunch, they're taking long naps at school. So our kindergarten teacher lunch break normally from 2 to 3 hours. And during these 2 to 3 hours, you can go home or you can rest or take a nap at the school. So yeah, that's a bit different working schedule from South Africa. And also, in our kindergarten, the government require every classroom no more than 25 students, and every classroom at least need to have 3 teachers in the classroom. So if you only arrange 1 teacher, no, the government will shut down your kindergarten. So 3 teachers in every classroom. One is the main teacher. The main job is to deliver the knowledge. And the second one is teacher assistant. Teacher assistant will help the main teacher to do the classroom management. And the third one is the nanny teacher. The nanny teacher, like if they have students wants to go to bathroom, they will take the students to go to. And if the students like want to take a nap or have lunch or take snacks, those nanny teacher will help them. Yeah, so quite different. 3 teachers in 1 classroom. Here, eligibility. So if you want to join our program, the eligibility, we require the age from 20 to 45 and minimum bachelor degree and TEFL certificate. If you study education major, you don't have to have certificate. But if you do not study education, and you will need to have TEFL, and you also need to prepare clear criminal record, and nationality needs to come from South Africa, UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Jamaica, or Ireland. So those countries which is allowed to teach English in China. And you will need to have medically fit, no infectious disease. Yeah, actually, if you work at a school, all the teachers require to be healthy, no matter Chinese teacher or foreign teachers. The teachers do healthy check every year. And now previous teaching experience require, yeah, because I offer trainings and English native language. Yeah, South African is one of the English native language country for the Chinese government. And for IEC, we have 2 intakes every year. And actually, you know, they have students ask like, when we close the recruitment, actually IEC program open every year, all the time. But for the program, we have 2 intake every year, February intake and September intake. For example, now is March, you cannot do 2026 February intake because now already March, but you can do like 2026 September intake. But some of you maybe say, I haven't graduated in September, I graduate next year in May. What should I do? If you graduate by next year in May, then you can apply for 2027 September intake. So if you graduate on maybe 2028, that's also fine. You can apply our program first if you get accepted, and we will keep your information in our database. And when the time, like 2028, when you got your degree, then you're free to go to China. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, you no matter you graduate or not graduate yet, you can apply our program now. And then, yeah, you go to China once you have a degree, or if you already have degree, you can apply for September this year. And this is the TEFL certificate looks like. So if you are not study education, you will need to have a TEFL certificate. But for example, if you want to come to China through IEC program, and I will advise you apply for the program first and then study TEFL. Because if you apply the certificate, the TEFL certificate, and then apply the program, and what about IEC reject you, and then you will waste your money for the certificate. So yeah, documents for work visa. Actually, you know, I have spoke about so many times of degree, because, you know, if you do not have a degree, even you just have the, how to say, the result, that's not okay, because the degree we will need it for the work visa, and the government need to see the actual degree, the hard copy of the degree, and then they will release the final visa. So yeah, for work visa, you need to have a degree, a TEFL, a PCC, and all those documents need to oppose it by DERCO. And actually, DERCO is it's a government department in South Africa. Oh, they actually in Pretoria. So yeah, DERCO, oppose it by DERCO. Document fee you need to pay for your side. As I mentioned, like if you join IEC, and IEC will help you book the international flight ticket and prepare your accommodation and buy your insurance and offer the free working meals. Once you are in China, IEC pay for everything. But before you go to China, this is the money you need to prepare, because those money are for your documents. For example, for degree, you need to go to SAQA to approve this degree is real, and then need to go through DERCO, and TEFL need to go through High Court. No criminal check needs to go through DERCO as well. So all the documents, you might need to prepare 5,000 to 6,000 rand. Yeah, so once you have all the documents, and then IEC will upload your documents to the Chinese government system, and the system will release a work permit invitation letter, and our teachers will use this invitation letter to do Z visa in South Africa. So if you are in Pretoria or in Joburg, you come to Joburg to do the Z visa at the Chinese embassy. If some of teacher are Durban, they will do it at Durban. Some of teacher in Cape Town, they will do it at Cape Town. So it depends where will be convenient for you. And also, when you have the Z visa, you will be able to fly to China. Once you are in China, we will apply for your residence permit. So that's the whole work visa procedure. And from the beginning to the end, it might take about 3 months. Application and contact. So this is the process of application. First, you need to know about the program. Well, thank you again, everybody, for joining the section to know about the program. And second, you can click on IEC official website to apply to get the application guidance. IEC official website. Actually, I think our career service have sent everyone the pamphlet, and on the bottom of the pamphlet, they have our website, Instagram, YouTube. So you can use the pamphlet to click on the website. So once you click on the website, you get the application guidance, and then you submit your CV and self-introduction video. And then our colleague will make appointment with you for the interview. And after the interview, within 3 working days, you will have interview feedback. And if you got accepted, we will send you the program agreement to sign. And then after you sign the agreement, we'll prepare your documents for the visa. And once all the document ready, we apply for the visa. And then we have online orientation and purchase the flight ticket to China and then depart. So this is the procedures we have for the application. And for IEC, we have our Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. I think you can also see on the bottom of the pamphlet, you can follow us, and our colleague will share, actually they share our teachers' life in China every week or every 2 weeks. So yeah, you will have a deep understanding of how it will be when you're in China. And as I mentioned, click on our website. So this is the page of our website page. Once you click in, you will able to see the application guidance. And then, yeah, you follow the guidance and you will know how to apply the program. Yeah. And for example, now we are moving to the Q&A section. So maybe after today, you will have more questions. You can always contact us through email or WhatsApp to do inquiry all the time. Okay. Yeah, so this is all about the IEC program. I introduced a very short information about China. I hope you like it, and I also hope you like the program. So for IEC, we recruit 100 teachers every year, and 100 teachers every year, like 50 teachers every intake. So now I'm here is to recruit the September intake. So if you already hold your degree, please apply. If you will get your degree next year, please also apply. So yeah, thank you so much. So actually, for the video, we just want you to see more clear. For example, this is the airport pickup. This is the picture when they're in China 2023. We still have this COVID. So everybody will use.
Hi, my name is Bongiwe and I am from Cape Town, South Africa. I hold a Master of Science degree majoring in hydrogeology, which I obtained from the University of the Western Cape. I am a proud UWC alumni. I am currently in China. I came to China with the Intercultural Exchange Program. So I am an ESL kindergarten teacher. My experience here has been great. I've been here for a couple of weeks now. I came with the 2023 January intake, so it's been a few weeks, but it has been such a lovely. The people that I've met have been kind and they're always willing to assist when you ask for help, and it has a lot to offer, from the cuisine to the culture to the landscapes and of course the technology. The IEC team has been wonderful. I mean, from the moment that I put in my application to the document collection process, to flying to China, to getting to China, and up until this moment, they have been with me each and every step of the way. They want to get you here if that is your desire. The team is honestly amazing. I have been placed at a kindergarten school in Foshan City, and my kindergarten is amazing. There are currently over 18 foreign teachers at my school from various countries, which is amazing. And as for the IEC program, I think the IEC program is great if you want to grow your profession as a teacher, or rather if you want to explore that field. Perhaps you do have a passion for teaching for kids, but you have never really explored it. This is a great opportunity to do that. IEC program, the team themselves, they are there every step of the way to assist you with your day-to-day living. I mean, setting up your apps. They are in Chinese, but they offer that assistance where they teach you the basics of how to use the app.